Hey guys, what is happening? It's Thomas over here, and the Kanna class is coming to GMS. Funny thing is, I never knew about the class until it was Friday, and I came home from school, and it was the end of the week. Yay! Time for the weekends, and I saw the Boki's video on the Kanna class. I love the Boki's videos. One of the Maple Mondays talked about the Kanna class. Now the thing is that I've never actually heard of the Kanna class until that video. Why? Because classes usually fall down the KMS tray onto our GMS version. Now the thing about Kanna is that it comes from JMS, as many of you guys know. I'm sure many of you guys know more about the Kanna class than I do. I just searched it up on the Friday, which I came back from school, gotta get down on Friday. Anyway, so I came back from Friday and I searched up the Kanna class. I wanted to know a little bit more about what it can do, a little bit more about, if it's OP or not, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna name this video the same thing as I named the Angelic Buster video. I'm basically talking about what I think about the class, because I'm sure when new classes come into Maplestory, you're all like, oh yeah, is that class OP? Well, the first question you ask yourself is, what kind of archetype is it? For example, is it like a legend? Is it a mage? All those awesome facts you want to know. Then you want to know immediately if it's OP or not, because I absolutely want to know if it's OP, if it fits in well with Maplestory, if it's just a random class that doesn't even work in any way. But this one seemed to be an okay class. Like, I watched a few videos, and I have a few videos open at the moment, and I'm looking at its skill page because I just wanted to get the audio done while I'm looking at it. I've looked at it a little bit, and I've seen some Basil Market posts about it, and they were all conversing and asking, is it OP? I don't think so, all that stuff. And people were talking about it and how GMS might change it, adjust it a little bit to fit GMS. Because I know JMS is a little bit different. I'm not too sure about damage wise, if percent damage or int gives a little bit less damage. I'm not too sure about if it's exactly the same. If anyone knows, comments. Thank you. And yeah, I'm not too sure about well, I don't even know what I'm talking about. But I was looking at the class skills over here. I'm gonna tell you guys what I think about the classes, the skills. First off, I don't even know where she fits in the storyline. I read a little bit. It's about some demon king's descendant and stopping some transformation to a big demon or dark lord, sixth sky demon. That's shenanigans. I don't even know what's going on with this Kanna class over here. But that's basically what's on the wiki page, which I'm looking at the moment. So I'm gonna close that for now, and I'm looking at the skills at the moment, and you can find all this stuff just with a simple Google search. But I'm looking at this stuff over here, and the skills, I've seen the videos as well. I've seen first job, third job, fourth job. I skipped second job. I don't know why. I just wasn't interested in second job. But I see the skills over here, and it reminds me of Demon Slayers. I don't know what about it makes me think of Demon Slayers. But it doesn't use MP. It uses spiritual power, which I have no idea what it is. But you get 50 every 4 seconds. And each spell, I can tell you approximately, each spell costs maybe 50 average. So, well, except for the buffs, but besides the buffs, all the active spells that do damage cost about 50 power to cast. So I looked at these spells, and I don't know what's with Kanna class, but they have something about HP that just attracts them. Look at this, plus 50% HP for one of their spells. Is that even? Yes, plus 50% HP for one of their spells, and if they get any MP bonus on items, it goes to HP, and plus 5% extra HP when you kill monsters. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what's with their relation with HP. But I looked at the skills, I looked at the videos, and they seem extremely similar to Demon Slayers. Instead of using MP, they use Spirit Power, which I'm guessing is basically the same, except instead of getting the MP or the equivalent of MP by hitting monsters, you get it over time, which I find a little bit weird. It's more like it acts like a cooldown. I'm guessing a cooldown which you can spend. For example, all your skills have a shared cooldown. You choose one of them every 4 seconds, for example. But I'm looking at the skills right now. I don't know what's with HP and these classes, but I don't know. I've been skimming past them. But for Demon Slayers, they're similar because they have one spell that gets upgraded for each job advancement, and it's basically just a skill that you hold down and does damage and that stuff. Nothing special about it. A few active spells, which I said cost spirit power and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know too much about the class at the moment. I have seen a few videos, and the skills look kinda, I don't know, it doesn't look flashy like I thought it would be. I thought the classes would be bam, a lot of light that's shooting out. but it wasn't that way when I first saw it. I was like, you know, this class is just, you know, it's okay. It's a class that doesn't fit in my opinion, because like we haven't been introduced to this new storyline about this demon king who wants to turn into a god or whatever is going on. But I'm looking at Basil market at the moment, and this is just talking about one. It's like, how strong will Kanna be? That's the title of the post over here, and if you want to actually search it up, you can just Google that with Basil market and you find it. But a lot of people are saying that it won't be OP because it has like they kind of made a DPM chart, and they're saying that, you know, the DPM chart is extremely low compared to all the new classes that have come so far, like Angelic Buster, Kaiser. But as you guys know, we received the nerfed version of Kaiser and Angelic Buster. Before it was OP, we can hit like 10 million damage without even trying. But GMS nerfed it before it got to GMS. Yeah, GMS nerfed it before it got to GMS. So it wasn't OP for like 2 weeks, then nerfed. It was immediately nerfed and put in. And I see a few posts over here. 34th on the DPS chart. Finally a class that isn't OP. I agree. It's not something that, it's not the fact that it's OP that annoys me. It's the fact that people make the class because they think it's OP. And I kind of hate when people make classes because they think it does a lot of damage and all that stuff. But I'm not talking too much about if they're OP or not, so I'm going to quickly answer that question. No. Just like what I said for the Angelic Buster, no it isn't. I'm still waiting for that class to be extremely OP, in which I said yes. But this one over here doesn't seem to be OP. JMS exclusive comes to GMS, the Kanna class. I'm sorry if I'm blabbling along, but I am kind of reading at the same time. But as you guys know, Kanna classes use fans, which is I find that pretty nice. Like the fact that all normal MMORPGs use like swords, staves, all that stuff. Having a fan is a nice change to that. And yeah. So I'm just looking at the spells, and I can see like a lot of them have like, I don't know how to explain it. There's a lot of buffs. Like here, 40% chance to ignore 20% damage, not buffs, passives, and plus 20% magic attack and 200 defense, and plus 30 magic attack, 25% crit chance, plus 5% HP when you kill a monster. Like I don't even know what's up with that. And all these buffs that increase resistance, damage, absorb, all that stuff. But I'm looking at the percent damage at the moment because obviously Angelic Buster is like 1100% at level 1 spell at 4th job. Compare it to this one, which is about 700%, which is basically the same one as Angelic Buster, the one that hits 15 monsters, times by 5. So like that would sit about, level 1 would sit about 2500% at level 1. So I think that skill's kind of strong. And it does have a cooldown by itself, so it's not only based upon spirit power, which makes it kind of balanced in a way. Because if you cast a spell every 4 seconds, that's a lot of damage you can cast. And I'm looking at the mobility, I'm looking at the video at the moment, and I have this awesome teleport spell. It's actually quite amazing. And what else can I talk about this class? It's Maplestory. I'm gonna go ahead and click on this second show video and see what it's like. So if you guys haven't seen this class, you should definitely check it out because it does look a little bit fun. Will I be making one? Maybe. As you guys know, I do love mage classes, but I'm not sure if I should make one. It has this ping pong spell. I'm looking at it at the moment. It basically summons its eye and chucks ping pongs everywhere, and summons all these protective fields and stuff. So yeah, just quickly talking about what I think about it, just to summarize in case I was just like skipping over what I was about to say, but then never actually finished what I was going to say. This class I find to be somewhat not the best class to come to GMS, and I'm sure many of you guys would disagree with me. But I personally think it isn't a good idea to bring a. First off, it's meant to be an exclusive class. That defeats the purpose of an exclusive class. Second of all, I don't see how this would just fit in. I don't see how a class that we have no storyline about, absolutely no history with, can somehow fit into GMS. I don't like the idea of that, and I think that instead of introducing classes from foreign Maplestories, unlike KMS, because we've always followed KMS, we should just stick with what we have, stick with the storyline, kind of enhance our gameplay for the people who are still playing, and not just say, oh yeah, you know, this class made an awesome class, we're going to copy and put it on Maplestory. not the way to go. But yeah, I'm gonna try one out because I do love mage classes. I'm gonna see if there's any different, but it seems to be a mix between Demon Slayer and Battle Mage, which I don't like. So anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will be seeing you guys later. Peace!